Well, hello lads. We bet, just a little bit sick, if you can't tell. Today, on our, delayed episode of, Backroom's Week, well, we will be playing, Backroom's Tour de France. Dear lord, somebody's cursed me. Whatever I have done wrong, I am genuinely so sorry. If you can't tell, this game is dead, okay? Completely and utterly dead. But I really wanted to play a tower defense game, and this is the only Backroom's tower defense game. So, you know, what is that? Adult faceling. I'll try and cover my mic whenever I'm coughing, but I can't promise anything. Oh, yo, they're getting through, lad. How much cash do I have? Oh, it's up at the top, 11. Bro, they're gonna get through, mate. Is that me dead already? No. I can just mute whenever I need to cough or sneeze or snivel or whatever. But yeah, if you can't tell, which I've talked about like 4 times now, I've literally repeatedly said I'm sick. That's why I didn't record yesterday, because it was worse. And my throat is still sore, but sure, it's whatever. It's just a wee bug going around. So I do legit hotter than you. This is just not true. Big Mouth Strike. Wait, I don't want to sing actually, because I think I can get me like super band. No, I actually got a copyright notice on my Awara video, which I don't know what it's from. I clicked on, it shows you like a timestamp of where the copyright thing is, and it was just nothing. I wasn't singing, I wasn't speaking, there was no sound. It was just like, it was just me playing the game. There was the background track of the game, but like, and then the whole video would be copyright struck thing, but it wasn't. So I don't know how that works, like. Let me just check to make sure this is all good, not way too loud. Oh no, it's real quiet. I hate clicking on that because you can see all my like other stuff. There's not much there, it's just what games I play, and even then I don't think it does show any games, does it? No, it's just like Copilot and Calculator and Malwarebytes and a few other wee things. Oh, party goers. Oh no. Upgrade all these guys. Oh no, I think a party goer got through, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, this is the original Backrooms photo. Your man stood here, I think. Was it there? Wait, what might have been there? It was over here, I think, actually. That, maybe? I don't know. It's cool how they actually added this. A lot of people don't realise this part of this wall was striped. I don't think my singing's good enough to get me copyright struck, to be honest. Unless it's considered like a cover. But honestly, if 2 minutes of a song, 2 minutes, if 1 second of a song's considered a cover, and then like I don't even know what to say. Oh, there's the bacteria. I'm whooping him. Is there anybody that can be upgraded? No. He nearly got through too. 925, 400. I'll get everybody up to a higher level. Why is this game dead? I don't know. I'm the only person on this that I know. Because whenever I was looking, it said 0 active players, but like 20 million visits. Which is kind of mad. I always don't get when Roblox games fall off that hard. Like, if they go from... If it's like their peak was... One minute, I need to cough. If their peak was like... I don't know. Couple thousand, tens of thousand visits, and now they're only averaging like 900. So that isn't even that bad, honestly. That's still a pretty active player base. But whenever you go from like millions Actually, it might not have been millions at a time. It might have just been like 15 million or 20 million or whatever it was over a period. That'd make more sense, actually. Yo, these guys have cooked me. Oh, never mind. Somebody here does big, juicy damage. Maybe you. Oh, near golf. Right. Skin stillers. Bro, how are they coming out of the bacteria? Bro! It's cooked. It's genuinely cooked. At least she's got a gun, that's quite nice, like. Come on, lock in, mate. He is gonna get through. 48 plus 48. And I've got 95 health. That is gonna kill me. Okay, I will survive. But it's gonna tip me down to like a really low health. Oh, there cough. Oh, I accidentally unmuted before my last cough. Oops. You'll live hearing someone cough. See this heat? It's draining me. This heat is atrocious. In my country, all of our houses are built to keep the heat in because it's usually freezing. Oops. But it's all good. Big Mouth strikes again. I've got no right to take my place in the human race. I never knew that song was the other, like, part of it was the other one that blew up, the Now I Know What Joan of Arc felt. Or how Joan of Arc felt. I think it's how. I'm not a LARP, okay? I do have the song in my big playlist, it's just like, I can't remember the words. Or word, actually. Hold on, a cough, mate. Oh my. It's actually the most annoying thing ever. In Backrooms week 2. Also, one of my videos has 50 views from Backrooms week, and it literally has one like. That is a horrible like to watch ratio. Oh, the music went silent. Does that mean there's gonna be a big boss? Oh, never mind. Oh, that was really loud. That's a party pooper. I thought they were. Oh my days, bro. Who is? It's so loud over there, mate. He's getting by when nearly. Oh, never mind. He's no health. I actually thought party poopers were friendly. Don't know if that was just like me being a big massive LARP, but I remember party poopers were like the party goers enemies. Jury, the parrot. It should really be called cultist of jury, but whatever. Upgrade you there. It doesn't say that it needs to be, well, it is my week. I make up the rules. But I never said it had to be a Roblox game. And yes, there will be one out tomorrow, even though that will be 2 days in a row. But you'll be happy, okay? You'll be happy. I'm hoping I don't sound like this tomorrow. Okay. To be honest, the only reason I'm still recording is because like, nobody watches my videos, so it doesn't matter how I sound really. It'd be funny if this video was oh my god, I can't think because these bullets me. Oh, let me turn my volume down. It'd be funny if this video completely blew up and like everybody heard my voice, but it just won't. I'll tell you, I'm gonna say that for a fact. My most popular video, and it'll probably remain my most popular video for ages, maybe forever. Nah, probably not forever, but for a while, is hunting deer to feed my daughter. And the profile, no, the thumbnail is like some like black, like figure, human type being with big white eyes. From it's some itch game. I can't remember the name of it. It was pretty fun though. It was actually alright. It's not the best, but none of my videos are really good. Okay, I don't know how to speak like a YouTuber. I'm not that energetic. Bro, it's cooked. The run is genuinely over. Oh, never mind. Oh, the party pooper has a lot of health left, doesn't he? Yeah, 700. Energized bacteria. There's just no chance I could kill him. He's got like 4,000 health. Like, come on. Be dead ass. Okay, we made it. It was a noble attempt. You failed. You must acted to be granted rewards. 165. Summon. Oh, if I get the entity, that'll be quite tough. It looks like Kitty. Okay. It costs a lot. This is quite ridiculous. Be real. The prices. Maybe that's why this game died. Do we run another round? I feel like we have to run another round. Like that was an easy mode too. I feel like we should probably go to Habitable Zone. Shouldn't Habitable Zone be easier than the tutorial level? It really depends on what version of the Backrooms you're talking about, doesn't it? Because on the wiki, oh never mind, these quests give like a ton of whatever you call this. Specialist, Explorer, Survivor. Come on, gold, 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 or rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Oh, come on, man. That actually reminds me. Earlier on, I was getting a ton of Steam notifications, and I thought, why am I getting a ton of Steam notifications? So I click on it, and this guy's texting me, he's being like, brr, 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 all this here, pretending to be Steam support. I actually thought he was Steam support, because I'm just a big, stupid chud, okay? And he's like, something about, oh, I was like, I texted him, and I was like, yo, what is that? Well, we'll try this out. Have I not unlocked that or something? Okay. Yeah, and he was texting me, and I was like, you know, all this here. And for some reason, my profile picture had been took away. All the comments on my account are now deleted. All my friends had been blocked. And I was like, okay, are you actually Steam support? And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. His messages were in blue, so I believed him. But I'm also really skeptical. I feel like whoever owns like Microsoft, like Jeff Bezos or some stupid like that, if he came up to me in real life and was like, I need your password, I would probably be skeptical to give it to him. So I was like, okay, I don't really believe that this guy's Steam support. So I just joined the Steam Discord or like a Steam Help Discord, and I was like, yo, is this like facts or fake? And they're like, that's a scam. And I was like, oh. And he was about to make me donate all my weapons, right? He was like, oh yeah, we're gonna reset your account to like, you know, get your profile picture and stuff back to confirm you're like a real person and you're not committing fraud. And I was like, okay, I do use a VPN, so maybe it's an IP thing. Cause that's what he said. He was like, do you use a VPN at all? And I was like, yeah, Mulvad, because Mulvad's a goat. Okay, what's their slogan? Protect the internet or some stupid like that. I don't know. Free the internet. Who knows? And I was like, yeah, Mulvad and all this here. Or I didn't. I was just like, yeah, I use a VPN. And he was like, yeah, there's been logging attempts in South Africa, or I think it was no South America and America. Which, see, when he said that South America and America, that threw me off, because I knew what he meant, as in South America and most like the United States. But I feel like a real Steam, like a Steam supportist member sort of esque person would probably be like, you know, they'd label the country maybe. Like maybe, oh, you know, there's been a logging attempt in Uruguay, and you know when he says American, maybe like Los Angeles or something like that, whatever. But yeah, and I was like, okay, let me go ask the Steam guys for help, because everybody on Steam's a big chud, and I don't think Steam support would contact me through Steam messages. That just doesn't suit. I was like, why are you calling? I texted him, I was like, yo, if you're a real Steam support guy, why are you texting me through Steam messages, and why is your account level 2? And he was like, what was it he said? I don't know. He said something, I can't remember what. I think it was like, oh yeah, to make sure you actually like, hold on, let me just make sure I'm not on mute right now, because if I was on mute, that'd be horrible. No, you just can hear me. And I was like, so he was like, it's just to make sure you get it, or something stupid like that. It was pretty weird. And then I was like, okay, if you're the real Steam, can you like send us a big message? And he sent me a message. Right, Steam actually did send me a message, but it wasn't like a, yes, we are contacting you. It was a code, like the code used, you know, when you're trying to change your password. It was that code, and I was like, okay, this guy's just a big sus guy. And he was like, oh yeah, what's the code? And I was like, okay, if this guy sent me the code, he's gonna know what the code is. But that's besides the point. It also said the like the password reset. I was like, bro, like we can't be dead us, okay? But I still sort of believe them, because I'm just an absolute. I'm very skeptical, but at the same time, I'm also very, very believing. I believe that humanity is good when they are objectively not. And he, you know, all this here, I was ignoring his message for a bit, and then he was like, we will delete all of your tradable items or collectible items or something, you know, like stickers and like weapon skins and all this here. And I was like, does that include like my knife on Counter-Strike and all this here, which I have my inventory hidden. So I, you know, that made me sort of believe that he was Steam supporter, the fact he was warning me. But at the same time, he didn't say directly, like, oh yeah, your knife, before I mentioned the knife. Although, to be fair, there's been a ton of people who have contacted me about the knife. Like, I get messages, like, every other day about it, before. And there's also a photo of it up my profile. But yeah, and I was like, I unblocked a few people. I unblocked a few of my mates. And then I reloaded Steam or something stupid like that, or I went in the Chrome. I had a Joe Bart video on the background, so hold on, I take off. Hold on. Yeah, I had a Joe Bart video in the background, so I was swapping between the tabs, you know, texting your man, going to Joe Bart. And every time I went back, all my mates were blocked again, even the ones I had unblocked. So I was like, okay, this is really weird. It might be telling the truth, but I feel like if it was telling the truth, like if it was actually like a, you know, a scam protection thing, it wouldn't even let me unblock them. Surely, it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, we can let you unblock them for a minute and then we'll reblock them. No. What I think he was doing was trying to get my account password. So yeah, I sent the screenshots of like what they were saying and stuff into my the server I joined, like the Steam. It was. I just searched up Steam Discord server, and there was one with like millions of people in it, so I just joined that one. And I was on support. This really nice guy helped me out. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he was a really nice guy. And he was like, that's a scam. And then he sent me this big link of like what to do. He was like, reset your password, or like log off all devices or something like that. So I logged off all devices. Oh, I forgot to say what he was talking about the tradable stuff. So I have multiple accounts, obviously. I've got my main, and then I've got a ton of other ones. I've got a ton of them were for Counter-Strike. Not because I cheat in Counter-Strike, but because my mate used to cheat in Counter-Strike. And he got me like a 20-day ban one time, and I was like, bro, I'm just going to use my ults from now on. I won't have Prime on them or whatever it's called, but I don't really care. So yeah, I have another account, and I have multiple accounts, but one of them is like my main alt, I would call it. I use it for like multiple games, like The Sims 4. I don't know why The Sims 4. I could just play on this account, but yeah, I use it for like The Sims 4 and all this here. I think it was something to do with I had like, oh, I need a cough, mate. It was something to do with the mods. They weren't really working on my account properly, so I had to use them on that account. And I was like, oh yeah, can I transfer them to this account? Like all of my weapon skins. And he was like, yeah, 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 we'll send you a message. And I got two messages. I got one at like, let's say it was 5 o'clock. Wait, I don't think it was 5 o'clock, but let's say it was 5 o'clock. One of them was at 4:58, and the other was at 5. The first one did say two and then alt, like trade request. Or a trade pending. I think it meant as in like, I was trying to trade it across and could I have Steam Guard, it needed to be accepted on phone because of how many, because it included a knife. So yeah, I did all that there. I was looking, I accepted it because it was going. I checked to make sure it was actually my like alt and not just somebody pretending to be it, and it was my alt. So I accepted it, and then it said like cannot be accepted. And I was like, why can this not be accepted? So I click on the new one, just thinking, oh, it's probably just because it's an older one. And there was something really weird about it. The profile picture was my alt account, no doubt about it. But the name, there was no name, right? On the first one, on the one that I'm pretty sure was actually going to my alt, and then they had sent another one to try and convince me that like, oh, this is also to your alt. It had no name. It was a completely blank name. Like, and you can't click onto the account for some reason on Steam Guard, but I think it's really stupid. You can't click on it to see like, oh, does this bring you to does this bring me to my alt? Which I think Steam should really change. It should be like if you click on the profile picture, it should take you to that account. But it had no name, and I was like, okay, yes, it would probably be a bit of a hassle for them to get my profile picture because it's from like a niche game that I doubt they know exists. I doubt anybody who's ever watched my channel knows the game exists. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure there's a way to just steal people's profile pictures. Like, I don't think it's that hard to do. And yeah. So I was like, okay, this is really sus. And then after I sent the stuff in the Steam, I was like to the Steam Discord, I was like, having a chat. And I signed out all of my accounts, right? Like, I signed out everything, I completely changed my password. It used to be a really simple password. Oh, let me turn the game down a wee bit. Yeah, it used to be a really stupid simple password, like anyone could guess it. Which, I mean, that's not anyone. It was simple, but it was weird. But yeah, I clogged out all my accounts, which was a bit of a hassle trying to log back in, but I got back in, because I'm just the GOAT and the king and everything stupid like that. My profile picture was still not there. Oh yeah, the background of your Steam, the way whenever you click onto like your account, there's like a background. Mine is like the Subnautica one, it's Reaper Leviathan, I think. It was back to the default thing. So I was just thinking like, okay, this looks no different. Maybe it actually is Steam support. But then I look, see before, it showed only one friend. It showed whatever his name was. I can't remember. It was like it was something. It was a name and then Steam support, which already seemed really sketchy. Like I've looked at other people like official Steam, members accounts. They always have like 20-year badges or like 15-year badges. This guy was level 2. Didn't even have the 1-year badge. But yeah, it showed me I had no friends. So I was like, okay, this guy's probably like blocked me. I would guess, unfriended me, blocked me or whatever. I unblocked all my mates and they didn't get blocked again. My profile picture didn't get reset. My background didn't reset. So what I think happened, right? Let me know in the comments if this is actually what happened. But what I think happened was, they had got access to my account, and they had reset everything to the default. And because I have like, two-factor authentication or whatever it's called, Steam Guard, they can't take my stuff. So the account is technically useless to them until they get my stuff. Which they only wanted the knife. My account's not worth a lot. I have a lot of games, but at the same time, like, they could just pirate them, I'm gonna be real. If they're willing to steal someone's account for a game, they would probably just be more willing to pirate it. I mean, I'm not condoning pirating. Or, no, condoning means you're you don't like it. I'm not promoting pirating, but if somebody's bad enough to try and hack, steal, or whatever, you know, try and take someone's account, they're probably not gonna draw the line at pirating. Pirating would be arguably worse, would it not? Like, if I pirate one game, that's bad, or whatever, depending on your point of view. But if you steal someone's account, you've technically pirated all in games, because you didn't pay for any of them. And yeah, you could say the same about, like, account sharing and all, but that's, like, a completely different thing. That's not even related. So yeah, it was definitely from... This guy's gonna get through, mate! Bro, I can't beat... Yeah, I think I could be level 1, I guess. But yeah, I think they had got access to my account, but because my account's so, like, double guard protected or whatever, they didn't really have a proper use for it yet. So they were just trying to take my stuff and dip, basically. I'm really annoyed to delete all my comments. I love, like, just comment farming. I love, like, the fact people just comment on my profile. I had so many funny comments, like, on my profile from my mates. They're all gone. Oh, fuck's sake. But yeah, all this rubbish here. And he was completely blocked. I unblocked all my mates. It was all good. So I was just thinking, like, what could that have been? It would be. I really want someone to explain, like, what would you even call that of what he did? Hold on, your cough. Oh my days! Look at the amount of stuff we're getting, mate. No, I don't want to go into that. Obviously, it's a scam. But what type of scam would you call it? Like, it's a bit weird to get access to my account and didn't do anything nefarious with it. Okay, yeah, he did, block all my mates and delete all my, like, comments, but that's not that. Arguably, that is probably one of the best things that could have happened. He could have, like, I don't know. I actually don't know what he could have done else. Maybe tried to sell my, like, knife. I don't even know. Even if he did get my knife, I wouldn't really be too fussed. Like, a year ago, yeah, I'd be really annoyed. But see, with Counter-Strike now, like, I don't think I would care too much. Knives, like, a knife that was worth 200 a year ago was worth, like, a fiver. No, like, maybe not even. Oh, the nose so witchy. Wait, I should probably check to see if I've got any better, people. No, I actually got nobody now. Oh, it's amazing. My nose, it's so witchy. But yeah, that was a bit of story time for you. It really scared me. I have never been hacked before. I had my mate. He actually used to buy accounts for Counter-Strike, like Prime. He'd buy them for like £2. And me and him played, like, he would play on this certain account. And after 2 weeks, um, it completely just got erased. Like, he couldn't log in, he got logged out of it. And I would guess that it was just the person who had sold it had still somehow got access, even though he changed the password and all. Maybe through email or whatever. But yeah, I'm so skeptical to the point where, like, I'm skeptical, but I'm trusting. It's a really weird. So I'll sit there and I'll be like, okay, Jeff Bezos is taxing me. This is his official account. You know, is this Jeff Bezos? It probably is. But is it Jeff Bezos? You know, I'll be really like, I'm a really weird person when it comes to that stuff. What other story time? I could be a story time YouTuber, you know. Except they won't do some cringe animations. Okay, I'm not saying storytime animations are cringe, but like, they're not, they're not really like in their prime anymore. I need a cough, man. Now, a couple of years ago, storytime animations were like, I used to love watching them. Or you can actually hear when I'm like scratching my nose because it makes me sound all muffled. I used to love watching storytime animations, but see now, they're just. I'm so sorry, I hate doing that. I hate my mic on, like sniffling, like you know. I think it's disgusting. Most people probably wouldn't even mind. Most people probably don't care. But I think it's disgusting. Let me just make sure I'm still. I hate the fact whenever I click on the OBS, you can see what's going on my PC. There's nothing to see. Like CapCut, wow. You know, there's a ton of rubbish going on here, but there's nothing important that you can see. I mean, you can see that I've got solitaire. My mate actually told me if you delete solitaire, it like corrupts your computer. But I think he's talking a load of shit. But honestly, I don't want to delete solitaire to find out. But yeah, that was my first experience being hacked. I was talking about the knife, so I might as well start talking about it now. No, yeah, they were saying to me, and I'll have like, have you clicked on any links recently? How would he have got access to my account? Is the only thing I'm wondering. The only links I've ever clicked on is just by this one guy that every month or so sends me his weapon skins, but he's got a YouTube channel and all. Like I would assume he's not a scammer or a hacker or whatever. He's got like a proper YouTube channel and all going. I mean, I could probably text him and be like, "Yo, did you just try and steal my account?" I mean, I thought he'd say yeah, but at this point, I'm not gonna click any more of his links. So I mean, even if he said yeah, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, me having Steam Guard really saved my life. Otherwise, all of my stuff would have been gone, which I don't care too much about. But at the same time, it's still kind of annoying for the money I spent on Counter Strike. I didn't buy the knife; I got it from a crate chest thing. My mate actually recorded me opening the crate. I was literally like, I wasn't freaking out at all. He was sat there freaking out when I got the knife, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. Cause I didn't know knives were good in Counter Strike. I knew they were good. The only thing I would be fussed about losing is I have this like purple anime skin for the Glock, I think. And I think I like quite like it. It looks like Shinobu from Demon Slayer. I think it's actually called the Shinobu or something like that. But yeah, I'd be quite annoyed about losing it. But even then, I don't care too much about Counter Strike. It's annoying if I lost it, but I mean, it's whatever, really. I'd live. If they stole my whole account, I would be really, really pissed. Because I have like hundreds of hours in Hearts of Iron 4, and hundreds of hours of Ages of Conflict, and hundreds of hours on like random games, good games like Subnautica, Subnautica 2, the amount of games I bought as well. No, certainly not. I would still have access to like my Epic accounts and my Roblox accounts and all that there, but I don't really play Fortnite. I don't even play Roblox. I only ever play Roblox if I'm making a video, and even then, I'd never make Roblox videos. I've only started making them recently, and it's not going to be a continuous thing. This is just like for this week. I'm so sick. I don't really have any other story times. What else could I even talk about? I mean, not much else really special happens. There's a lot of stuff I've happened on like Discord before, but that's kind of boring. Okay, I can't even lie. Can't lie. I've started playing chess recently. If you want a video on chess for some reason, I know. I mean, you can ask for it. I probably won't do it. I'm more of a horror person. Horror and Minecraft. Random itch horror games in Minecraft is kind of what I do. Although Roblox isn't a itch horror game, nor is it Minecraft. And I don't even play Minecraft that much. I have a Minecraft video recorded, but I'm not allowed to upload it until like months later because of a specific reason. I actually thought I lost in that, but apparently not. Only the last person lost. It's a tournament of sorts. Nah, I just gave it away. It's a tournament. I can't upload it because the person who's hosting the tournament's like a big pisswad. But yeah, it's a tournament. And I got fried. Okay, I beat this guy. Oh, I beat this girl. I beat this person. Okay, I beat this person 2-0, and then the other guy beat this person 2-0, and this person's really ass. But they were also on Bedrock while we were on Java, which I don't know how that works. And also, they only ever play Bedrock PvP, which I mean, I can't really blame them for being bad. You know, if you're used to just completely spamming, it's gonna be hard not to just completely spam. It's easier to go from modern PvP to old than from old to new. 100%. It's easier to go from clicking, clicking in a pattern to spamming than going from spamming to clicking in a pattern. That's just obvious. Like, that's a given. But yeah, I actually lost, and then I lost 2-0 to this other guy. But at the same time, we were also playing a kit that I don't play. We were playing, what was it, Spear? I don't even play Minecraft with spears. It's just not the version of Minecraft I play. I used to play 1.20.1, which last I checked on not spears, nor maces or anything funky like that. I only play 1.20.1 because all the mods. Okay, I'm really basic. I don't even play normal Minecraft. And I don't even play Minecraft that much. I've got a permanent like forever world, but it's actually kind of ass if I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because I can't build. I can't build, and I can't fight, and I can't survive. I can't really do anything in Minecraft. Oh no, this guy's gonna get through me. The dollar. The supercharged bacteria is gonna come through here soon, and it's gonna walk all over me. But yeah, I always die to full damage. Even in the life series videos where I was looking back, they're really shit. I will say I had a lot of fun making them, and they're okay to watch, but the editing's horrible. Now I don't really edit my videos. I mean, if you watch any of my videos, there's nothing cut out, really. More, it's just like raw, like, you know, raw footage, which gets good or bad depending on, you know, how you like your videos. I could probably clip it, like, see that bit of silence there? I probably could have clipped that out, but like I won't. But the life videos over edited. Specific ones are just, you know, cut too much. I always cut out whenever I was mining, which is really stupid. I don't know why I did that. I think I thought people wouldn't like to see me sitting staring at stone for ages, but I mean that is kind of true. But at the same time, I died one time, and because I wasn't recording at that point, I couldn't show the death. Because a lot of the times I just cut it out but stay recording, and then sometimes I just stopped recording, which was like the dumbest thing ever. Oh no, everybody's getting through, mate. Frig sakes. We get you 2 damage. It's just not enough damage output. I think I've lost. I just wasn't putting out enough damage. And you just can't even reach over here. It'd be cool if you just had like insanely good range. This is such a stupid ass game, bro. Okay, I'm down to 60. I could survive this depending on their health. Nah, they're at like 1,000 health. It's over. It's actually over. Skip wave, try to get a bit of money here to upgrade this guy. Maybe you get some super mega blast. Okay, deals 40 damage, is like, that's just batshit insane. I'ma keep it real. He goes from dealing like 5 damage to dealing 40 in like 2 upgrades. Like what? There's the energized bacteria. It goes from 12 to 40 in 1 upgrade. I just need to spam these guys out. Having anybody else in my team is just a stupid idea. We'll try this one more time. But, bro, I just want to get this guy. This guy's supposed to be legendary. Maybe that's why they're so good. This person's legendary. Says who? I actually can't remember what your man says. Who decided that? No, that's from I can't remember the anime. It's from something. It's from something. What's that one clip of your man? Is like this person. No, obviously it's not this person, but I'm not gonna say the other one, bro. Keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't be saying all that there. Like, he's like, this person's legendary. Based on what? Oh yeah, it's based on what? Oh, I love that clip so much. No, pick off. I'm only level 3. I'm starting to see why nobody plays this game. It's kind of difficult. Class 3. They said Class 4 was bugged, so I can't even play Class 4. Which to play Class 5, I think you need to beat Class 4, which makes it impossible. 5 damage is one shot, so I suppose that's kind of mid, but actually, it's not too mid like. It's not too mid like. Now I just have to wait for this grueling, insufferable process. I need a drink as well. Okay. Another reason I don't edit is because my Wonder Short Film Mora year contract ran out. And I'm not spending another £80 on my year Wonder Short Film Mora. Because I only edited like 2 videos of it last time. Because I didn't know what to make. I would record Minecraft and it would just be stale. It just didn't seem like I was making good content. And my videos are a bit stale now, but at least I'm having fun. I'm actually not. Half the time I'm not having fun. Okay? I hate playing horror games. I actually despise playing horror games. They're really scary. Okay? But I still play them. Cobb Can Move nearly made me... Oh, I shouldn't say that. Nearly made me die. Because it was so scary. And then it just got really annoying. Okay? Cobb Can Move was a fun game until it wasn't. Or until it wasn't. And if you don't understand what I mean, Goofy Goober Chammy. Yo, I'm be real, I'm blocking that person after I'm finished. I have no clue who that is. But see that name? That is a diabolical name. That's some like Goyslop name. Oh yeah, did you see? Am I allowed to say that anymore? Goyslop? Apparently that's an anti-Semitic term, but I don't really see how it's anti-Semitic. Because Goy is like a non-Jewish person. Like that is Goy is a slur, yeah. But it's against non-Jewish people. So Goy slop means it's slop for non-Jews, basically. Obviously that's not the definition. Goy slop's just more like, oh yeah, you know, if it's for the masses, basically. Well, the masses are Goys. I'm a Goy. Okay, I'm part of the masses. I feast on Kentucky Fried Chicken every day, bro. I had a KFC yesterday. I had KFC yesterday after the gym. Okay, and that sentence doesn't even sound right, does it? After the gym I had some KFC? Yeah. Went and worked out, just ate all the fat right back in. I'm trying to bulk though, so it's all good. Real dirty, greasy bulk, which is just not good for you. Nah, I eat an apple a day, so I keep the doctor away. The doctors stay away anyway, it's the NHS. It's completely underfunded. Oh, excuse you. That was a cough, not a burp, by the way. If my burp sounded like that, I think I would have to get checked out, okay? My coughs are bad enough, but I've just got really bad lungs. Total collected scraps. What gets you more scraps? Is it just killing people? Like, I don't really understand it. At max level, they better do like 200 damage. Better be like Tar Heroes, where they go from doing like 1 damage to like 300. Well, that's with Spectre. Oh, that's such a big game, by the way, Tar Heroes. I used to sweat that game out when I was a wee young and when I was a little youth. I used to play the big TH. Let me just think, make sure TH doesn't mean anything bad in any abbreviated way. TH. Don't think so. I used to play the big TH every single day. Tar Heroes? My days, bro. It was such a fire game. The game's dead now, though. I was like 5 people playing it, I think. Or last I checked, there was like 100 people on it. So it might have got, you know, more players on it. Which I would be really happy. I don't play the game anymore, but I'd be happy for the creators. Although it is also like, they probably made so much money off of it. That's the thing with Roblox creators. They are a lot more indie. You would consider them more, yeah, you'd be like they're an indie developer technically. I think you would say they're an indie developer. I don't even know what indie means. Okay, I just think I say indie when I'm referring to somebody who's like it's not a big company. But at the same time, like Undertale is considered indie, which Undertale is indie, but it's also more popular in a lot of like games made by like Epic or like EA. You know what I mean? Like more people know Undertale than like I'm trying to think of a game that's made by like a big company that isn't really popular. More people know Undertale than like um I don't know, but more people know Undertale than some big game that you can think of. Oh, they copied the wall design and just slapped it over here. But yeah, most Roblox developers I would say are probably indie, or at least on the same level as an indie developer. Because Roblox is more of like it's more of like a Steam, if you know what I mean. It's not a game you go on to and you're playing. You don't. It's weird to say it. You don't play Roblox. You know what I mean? You don't go on and go like, oh yeah, I'm playing Roblox. Because yeah, if you really want to simplify it, yeah, I'm playing Roblox. But when I say that, I could be playing some masterful, amazing looking shooting game, or I could be playing some stupid like brain rot like Obby, or I could be playing a tower defense game. Like Roblox is it's a network of games. Like I said, it's like Steam, or like the Play Store, I guess, except you don't download the games. Like it's more, I guess it's probably more like Dreams, but Dreams is just nowhere near as popular as Roblox. I don't even know if I'm saying the name right. I don't even know if it's called Dreams. I think it's called Dreams, the PlayStation game. Yeah, I think it is Dreams. But stuff like that, and it's just Roblox is the most popular like gaming website where you create your own games. The only game I can think of that maybe came close to no, definitely came close to Roblox was Rec Room. Me and my mates used to play Rec Room all the time. Backroom's all saying. I used to love it. I actually played it again recently before Rec Room got shut down to see what it was like. They changed like how level 1 looks, no level 0 and all looks now. The old level 0 was way better when you ran out and there was like the vent. Like you would run out. I remember the level exactly, like the exact layout. Or at least whenever I played it I actually did. I remember how to get to level fun and all that there. You would run out and there would be this vent that like crossed hallways or like like a bit of a gap. It wasn't really a gap. You could just go around the vent, but there was this monster. I can't remember his name. Jerry was it? No, Jerry. I can't remember. A black like wire monster, I guess, with like a stretched human face that would run at you from around the corner. It was so good, bro. I'm gonna be real. I remember me and my mates just always play it. At one point there was like 6 of us on it. It was so fun. But then we stopped playing Rec Room, and now the game is getting shut down. So, oops. I was gonna say my bad, but I mean I didn't stop. I didn't make Rec Room not popular again. I'm not that big. I've like no people who watch me, bro. And besides, I did make YouTube videos at the time, but it was on another account which I will not name. I don't even think the account still exists. I was a little too young to be making YouTube videos anyways. But yeah, Rec Room was really fun. Rec Room was literally just like Roblox, but I was gonna say worse, but better in some ways. But there's nothing I can really think of that was better. It was more, there was more of a community, I guess. Because with Roblox, you could play one game the entire time. Like you could hop on Roblox and only ever play, Blocks Fruits. But with Rec Room, if you hopped on and only ever played one game, you'd get pretty bored quickly. Oh my days, bro. But yeah, Rec Room's the only game I can think of that came close to Roblox in terms of like in the did I have 2 voice cracks in like 2 seconds there? In this sort of genre, if you know what I mean. Like the make games and upload them to a wide platform kind of genre, if that's what you want to describe it as. There's a really long way to describe it, but it's the only thing I can really think of. This guy's a sniper. Yeah, the energized bacteria is coming to just rack me, mate. No matter what I do, this guy just destroys me. Okay, I'm actually gonna beat him, but like, I'm not gonna beat him, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna beat him, but then there's gonna be another guy that comes and kills me. In fact, speaking of which, I didn't even kill him. How much health does he have? Yeah, he's dead, but like, if anybody gets through with even like a smidgen of health left, the game is gone. Oh, that reminds me. I keep seeing Americans try and use British slang, and it's just horrible. It's like, it's just not right. It's just not right. Like, I saw this video, and like all the Americans in the comments were like, oh, you know, oh, this guy's gonna get free. Oh, fuck sake. Got 174 health. But yeah, I kept seeing these videos, and it would be these Americans being like, I think it was a video and it was like chocolate, and then it was like, oh yeah, it was this guy or this girl. I don't care, really, if it was a man or a woman. It doesn't actually matter. It's not about if their gender, really. It was about what the video was. And I nick off. And they were, dipping strawberries into chocolate. And they were like, oh yeah, I love strawberries, but they don't hold them in chocolate, right? And all the Americans in the comments were like, oh, you like, what was it? You wet paper towel. Or no, I think it was, they were like, oh, the strawberries are wet, you like tea towel. They don't even know what a tea towel is. The LARP is incredible. Are these the only ones you can get? Oh no, it refreshes. The LARP's insane. I don't even know, I don't think Americans use tea towels, do they? I don't think so. Killer, is Killer any good? I don't think so. He does 2 damage. But yeah, it would be like, oh, you wet paper towel, and like all this here, like, bro, you never shut up. A lot, even British people don't use it that much. It's like a more Gordon Ramsay thing to do, you know what I mean? Like, he pulls it off well, because that's his, like, he has been saying that for years. He isn't just trying to happen. British people, even when a lot of British people say it, it sounds cringy, but an American, no, that's where I draw the line. It isn't, is it racist to say Americans are cringe? I don't think it is. I'm white. I know we're not the same race, but I mean, most Americans try and say like they're 2 million, 0.2 million, 0.5002.4% Irish or whatever. And I would say I'm British, but I mean, my blood is Irish, okay? There's no denying that. I love I love hearing Americans say that when they're like, oh yeah, I'm like 0.04% Irish. My great great granda lived in like, and then they'll pronounce it completely wrong. They'll be like Donegal or something like that. Or what words that they always say, and they always say it like horribly wrong. I can't remember. There's just one place I always say, and they can never say it right. And now some Irish names, like Irish place names, like city names, yeah, they are a bit hard to say. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's not that hard. Okay, like once you know how to pronounce one, you kind of know how to pronounce them all. Hold on. Now, obviously, some are gonna be harder than others. Like Dublin is easier to say than like Donegal. But even Donegal is pretty easy. Just like you look at it and go, "That's Donegal, not Donegal or Donegal." Okay, I've never heard someone pronounce it as Donegal, but that would be really funny if they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Donegal." Ah, hold on. But yeah, Americans just can't pronounce stuff right. Are you from Belfast? Wow. You know, my great great grandfather was from Belfast. I hear I say Belfast. It's Belfast. No need for Belfast. Or no need for Belfast. It's Belfast. Okay? Belfast. Belfast. It's just Belfast. 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 Probably like, say one of the worst cities in the country, but I mean every single part of this island. In fact, not even just this island, every part of the British Isles is just bad. Okay, let's just keep it a buck here and say like every part of Britain's bad, every part of Ireland's bad, every part of most of Europe's just a really mid place. Most of America's a mid place, okay? But do you know what really annoys me more than Americans? See the Japan glazers? They annoy me. Then people who will see like one edit of Japan, like swear in Japan you work like 20 million hours a week for like a fiver. Hold on. Like the time you work in Japan is horrible. Like, yeah, the fact people romanticize Japan because they see animes of it. Like, bro, you're not going over. The people aren't gonna have multicolored hair with some strange, like, wearing like really funky clothes with superpowers. That's just not gonna happen. You go over and you're just gonna be like, it's just gonna be, yeah, sure, they're futuristic compared to some places, but bro, they just have cool looking buildings. I mean, you could say, oh, I'm jealous because I don't live here, but bro, it's just a funky looking building. I mean, wow. Your building has neon lights on it. That's so cool. Come on, lad. Go to New York or something. New York. I was gonna say New York's better than Tokyo, but I haven't been to any of them, so I wouldn't know. But I would assume. No, America's got a really bad gun violence. Everywhere in the world's kind of mad. I don't really have a place I would want to go. I mean, most people have like a dream holiday destination, but I don't know. Obviously, there's places I want to go more than others. Like, I don't want to ever go to Dubai. I mean, I would go to Dubai if someone was like offering, but I don't get the whole craze about Dubai. That always confused me. Also, Dubai chocolate. I don't think they eat Dubai chocolate in Dubai. Okay? I don't think that's a thing. I think they just named it Dubai chocolate because it's a country that most people have probably never heard of. Or when they do hear of it, they only hear the good parts. I'm pretty sure Dubai don't even have a sewage system. Like, 2026 and you don't have a sewage system? It's kind of lame, to be honest. I mean, a lot of countries that don't have like amazing like infrastructure and all, most still have sewage systems. Even if they aren't, you know, state of the art, they still work at least. And Dubai is literally one of like, I think Dubai is like loaded. Like, Dubai has so much money. Do they not? Like, I know this old stereotype about the Arab oil, but I think it's partially true. You know what I mean? I don't think that's racist to say, is it? Don't think so. But yeah, the whole Arab oil thing, it's exaggerated, sure, but at the same time, it's sort of true because there is a lot of oil over there. That's just facts. It's the same way if there was a lot of oil in Germany, there'd probably be a stereotype about Germans being so rich because they have a lot of oil. Like, that's just the way it is. That's why America always has that stereotype that they love oil, because they literally invade like every country that has a lot of oil. Like, and it makes sense. They have so much like stuff that needs oil. They're probably gonna want to try and get more oil. Like, it's pretty obvious. Now, every country has their stereotypes, so, and in some countries there's multiple stereotypes for different groups of people. It's like, stereotypes are kind of stupid. Like, hold on. If you see someone of like a certain race or ethnicity, and yeah, they are a different thing, race and ethnicity, I'm pretty sure. Race or ethnicity or nationality or, you know, gender, and you stereotype them, that's just kind of stupid. Like, it's actually really stupid. And then some are just they don't make any sense. Some I don't understand. Like, some I could at least sort of be like, oh, you know, it's supposed to be a joke. or like it was an old idea that people had that's just outdated now. But then some of them are just like I don't even know how does that make sense? Like the whole like what's a really weird stereotype? It's a really risky topic talking about stuff like this, but I'm not saying anything bad. Like the whole like the watermelon thing about like you know when people are like oh yeah black people like watermelon like what does that even mean? Like what in what world does somebody not like watermelon? Everybody likes watermelon. If you say you don't like watermelon, you're a liar. You're either a liar or you've never had it. So yeah, maybe they all do like watermelon, but everybody likes watermelon. That's just objective facts. The start about Germans drinking a lot of beer is really weird as well. 'Cause I mean like I don't know. To be honest, I've never been to Germany, so maybe they do drink a lot of beer. But it's the ones about like eating certain stuff. It's just like, bro, like where does this come about from? It's like it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I actually think that like, if you say you don't like watermelon, you're a liar. Okay. Melon, I could get behind not liking melon. I think melon's disgusting. Like the yellow melon, whatever that's called. Oh, it's minging. But watermelon, if you give someone like a cut of watermelon, you're like eat that, and they go, oh, I don't like watermelon. Nah, nah. It's not a person. That is like an imposter. Cause who doesn't like watermelon? Okay. It's not even cause like watermelon has a taste to it, but it's not a really strong taste. So that's especially why I don't like. Maybe okay. I don't like watermelon because of the seeds. That is a bit more reasonable. Still a bit silly because you can just take the seeds out, but that's more reasonable. But not like in the taste of watermelons. Just like come on, bro. It don't even have that much of a taste to it. It's just like some watery goodness. Like I don't even know what to say about it. But yeah, the watermelon's amazing. If you say you don't like watermelon, you're a liar, or you've never had it, or you're an idiot. You're a fool. A fool in clothes. See if these guys get by. None of them have a lot of health. Oh, he's got 146. He makes it by the game is gone. Bro, kill him. Kill him now. Kill him now. Bro, he has so much health. Bro, he has so much health. Bro, he has so much health. He has so much health. Why did I do so ass this round? The bacteria's got free. This is the last one we're playing, bro. This is so annoying. This is such an ass game. I can see why nobody plays it anymore. I might give it a real. But yeah, I think stereotypes are silly. If you use stereotypes, you're a bum. Like, dupes don't even do anything. This game wouldn't even be that bad if maybe dupes did something, you know what I mean? Like, oh, if you get a duplicate, maybe they level up or deal a wee bit more damage, or at least, you know, it does something. But it just doesn't. Daily mission resets in an hour. Is it 11 o'clock? No, it's not. No way, it's nearly 11 o'clock. How long have I been recording for? Okay, so what are we summarising from this video? What did we gather from today's video? That I never talked about the backrooms once. I barely talked about the game for most of this. I don't want to go in there. Stereotypes are weird. Don't trust people on Steam. I don't like the people who love Japan. You can, if you're from Japan and you love Japan, that's different. That's like nationalistic, you know. Extreme nationalism is horrible, obviously, but just like being nationalist isn't like, oh, I like my country. That's, you know, that's completely fine. Most people like their country just because why wouldn't you? I mean, like unless your country's like currently genocidal. If you want to post an edit about, you know, your country like winning a war or something, that's bro. Just do whatever you want to do, bro. Unless it's like, okay, if you're posting about Germany winning a war, but it's from like it's a Prussian war, that's whatever. Obviously, if you're posting a thing about the big bad Germany winning a war, not World War One, of course. I think World War One was more equal on the sides. I always hear people saying that both sides were equally as bad, but arguably I think the Entente was worse. British Empire, Russian Empire, French Empire, all combined. Okay, the Ottomans weren't good, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire wasn't good, but they don't even come close to Britain, I don't think. At the time, at least. Okay, yeah, maybe the Ottomans, all in total, everything they did, maybe it was worse than the Brits. But even then, the British Empire was so large, it was just like so many atrocities. People trying to argue, oh yeah, they stopped the Atlantic slave trade, and their countries, as in like New Zealand, first country to give women rights, but like that doesn't erase the bad stuff they did. Sure, they might have did good, but they did so much bad. But every country's done bad. Like, I don't really think you can name one country that hasn't done bad. Maybe Luxembourg hasn't done anything bad. Or like some tiny little country, but even then most of them have committed some stupid genocide. Just because their leader was like, I want to be genocidal. Because he thought he was tough. But yeah, if you want to be slightly nationalistic, go ahead. Just don't be too extreme. Don't be like, if you're nationalistic as in like, I like my country. Nah, good for you, mate. But if you're like, oh yeah, I like my country, and anyone who's not from it's a real big bum, that's like, quite bad. Arguably there's worse though. Because at least in that point, it's like, oh yeah, anyone born in my country is good. That isn't racist or anything, but if you're like, oh yeah, only, if you're from Britain, or a better idea, if you're from England and you're like, oh yeah, you know, the UK should be for just English people. I never get that when people are like, oh yeah, the UK should be English. Because a lot of the UK is not English. Like half the UK isn't English. England makes up most of it. No shit. When London has more population than Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland combined, yeah, obviously they're gonna make up most. But even then, ignoring anybody that isn't from England, right? Hold on. Ignoring anybody that's like migrated to England, even people just native to the UK who have lived here for maybe thousands of years, half of them aren't English. Okay, I'm not English. I'm born in the UK. Whole family's from the UK. Or, well, technically not the UK, you're from, well, yeah, but you know what I mean. You get the idea. So, the Scotland's the same way, and Wales is the same way. Even some people in, I was going to call them Cornland. They're not from Cornland. They're from, is it Cornland? No, it's not Cornland. Cornwall. That's it. Not Cornland. Cornwall. I don't think they're from England. Technically, they're not English. Some of them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, come over to England. If you're coming over to our country, you should only speak English. Like, that's a stupid thing to say. What about Scottish? Or Gaeilge, I think it's called, actually. Scottish. Or what about just Irish? Like, there's Northern Irish people who speak Irish. Scottish people who speak Gaeilge. There's Welsh people who speak Welsh. Like, that isn't English. Are they invading your country? No, they're probably not invading your country when they're from here. And even if they're not from here and they speak another language, whoop-de-doo, mate. You go to Benidorm every week. Oh, that's exaggerating. You go to Benidorm every year and you speak pure English. You don't know a lick of Spanish, and yet you complain people from your country don't know your language. Yeah, bro, why's up? Obviously, you could say, oh, it's different because you're traveling, you're on holiday. But at the same time, like, they could be on holiday as well. And even if they're not on holiday, okay, maybe they just don't know English. Like, I don't think it's a crime to not know English when it is a really hard language to learn. Especially when you're coming from, like, someone coming from France or Spain. Okay, yeah, they could learn English. I wouldn't say fast, but quick enough. But if someone's coming from, I don't know, Syria, do you expect them to pick up a dictionary and go, oh, I understand all this now? No, 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 no. They don't even use the same, like, it's not even the same alphabet as us. So yeah, if someone doesn't speak your language, it doesn't matter, mate. No, it'd be different if they're being, like, if they're walking up to you and they're being really rude and they're speaking in their language. And I'm not even just talking about, like, most people when they say it's about, like, if they're speaking Arabic. I mean, like, any language. I mean, if somebody's walk up and they start, like, cursing at you in Spanish. Okay, that's kind of rude. But that shouldn't be a thing of, like, oh, you are cursing me in Spanish. I hate all Spanish people now. It should just be you're cursing me in Spanish. Or you're cursing me, you're being rude. I don't like you. Just because one person of a certain ethnicity or race is bad, dude, doesn't mean you need to hate them all. Okay, that's just stupid. Like, could you imagine if somebody walked up to you and they were, I don't know, let's say you're a white person, which I don't know if you are, but let's just assume in this scenario you are. Let's assume you're a British person, white British person, and you are sitting there and you're like, oh, you're walking down the street where your Tesco's and your groceries, whatever, right? Just came back from Morrison's. I don't think I'd never go to Morrison's. I'm be real. I don't even know if I've been in a Morrison's. Do we have Morrison's? Morrison's a UK shop, and I never see them. Maybe it's only in England. Well, there's no Aldi's over here either. To be fair, we're getting nothing. You always see in the ads, oh, exclusive Hoover, not sold in NI. Oh, thank you, mate. Well, was it really that hard to ship a Hoover over here? Yeah, it must have been. It's probably the cost of like the ferry to get over here, so probably not worth it on their end. And that's all business care about money. But yeah, what was I saying? If you're like a British person, you're walking back from the shop and you bump into somebody, right? And they're, I don't know, they're, let's say, maybe they're from Ukraine or Germany or something like that, and they are like, oh, I hate English people. And you're like, why do you hate English people? Like, why do you hate me? And they're like, oh, because 5 years ago an English person spoke English in Germany. You're probably going to be like, mate, that's a bit unreasonable. That's what I would assume. Like, I don't really think there's an argument for racism that actually makes sense. Most arguments for racism are just people being, I know it's stupid to say, but most arguments for racism are people being racist. Like, and I don't mean racism as in like, oh, you're with your mates and one of your mates makes a joke about your mate who is also there, like they are there, and maybe they're, I don't know, they're black, and and one of your white mates makes like a stereotypical joke. That is, it's racist, yeah, but they might not be a racist person. I feel like there's a difference between saying something racist and being racist. If someone says something about their mate to their face as well, I feel like if it's, oh, marketplace. Hmm. Bro, what do I do? Okay, so I'm stuck in here. Yeah, if they make a racist joke, yeah, it's obviously racist, but I don't think they are racist, you know what I mean? But if somebody's just actually racist, it's pretty obvious when somebody's actually racist, in my opinion. But even then, I think it'd just be better if we didn't have, like, racism at all. Like, it's just not, I don't find it funny. And I know you're like, oh, you're a white straight male saying that racism isn't funny. You've never suffered through it. Which I don't even know why I'm saying that. Don't even. That's not even. Nobody would say. No one is saying that. But yeah, if people are like, oh yeah, why do you care about racism when you're white? It's just like, bro. It's like, someone saying, oh, why do you care about LGBTQ because you're straight? You don't have to be something. You don't have to suffer through something to agree with them. Especially when it's something. It'd be different when it's like a stereotypical issue, like the whole like thing going on in the Middle East or like whatever. Whenever it's something that, in my opinion, is objectively just not bad. Like I don't think it's bad. Okay, most people in the big 2026 aren't saying racism is good, but there is still a lot of people who are against like gay. Oh, are you allowed to say gay? I didn't mean that in a bad way. Ooh, no, I think you can still say it. I don't know. I think it's a bit more. I think in America people don't like that, but I don't think it's not bad here. But yeah, if you're homosexual, I'll say, because that includes lesbians as well. If you're homosexual, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sure, you might get the what's the opposite of woke? Oh, what's the opposite of woke? Um, it was a cough, not an answer. I don't know. If you get some coming out and they're like a real like, bro, what is the opposite of woke? A chud? If you're getting a chud coming out, going like, I don't think you should be homosexual. Why do you not think they should be homosexual? Oh, because I don't know. What is the reason people say? Because they don't like it. I mean, obviously, like what you like, and you can not like something, but just because you don't like it doesn't mean your opinion is right on it. Sure, you can say you don't like LGBTQ. Oh, I'm trying to remember the full name of it. I actually used to know the full name. LGBTQIA 2 plus, I believe. I actually just say LGBTQ. I never actually talk about it, so I don't really say anything. But yeah, you can say you don't like them, and sure, yeah, that's your opinion, but just because it's your opinion doesn't mean it's right. I hate when people are like, oh yeah, people can just have their opinions, because yeah, they can have their opinions. I think, even if you have some horrible opinions, if you're like, oh yeah, everyone should die, okay, that's a bad opinion. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's your opinion. And yeah, you can say, oh, it's just an opinion, but I mean, opinions can get people, like, killed. Okay? If everybody's opinion, let's say 80% of people's opinions were that all people with beards should be killed, I'd say that they'd probably put in a law, or go more lenient on people who kill people with beards. Just because that's, like, the public belief. You know what I mean? Sure, yeah, okay, one person saying that, it's not going to change anything. But if everybody starts to say it, then yeah, it probably will change something. It's just, opinions can be bad. I'm not trying to get too political in a Backrooms Roblox video, okay? But like, just if I've said anything bad here, by the way, I don't know if I've worded anything weird. If you want to know my full, I'm just gonna summarize my stance. I think that regardless of what somebody is, like regardless of what race somebody is, or ethnicity, or culture, or um, oh, my mind's just completely blank. What's it called when you like someone, like when you're lesbian or straight, homosexual? No, that's just why did I say, bro? It's just not right. Sexuality. Oh, I just brought up a Vera, and now you can see everything I've searched up. Auto clicker, all repo monsters, AFD Germany. Hopes. But yeah, I support LGBTQIA 2 plus. I'm not even gonna say it because people might think I'm trying to be funny when I'm saying that. When I'm not, I'm just trying to remember the name. I support people being gay, people being trans. I support anti-racism, I guess. I mean, I don't really like. I don't want to say I don't care because then that comes off as like, oh, you don't care about these people, and I'm like, okay, I do care, but I mean like some people if they hear someone is like gay will be like all like they'll sort of change around them to try and be like inclusive. I would be like, I think I would act the exact same as somebody straight or gay. It doesn't actually matter what you are to me because you're just a human, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. No way, we got another person joining. No way. But yeah, I'm gonna treat someone the same regardless of if they're, straight or gay or black or white. Because we're all just humans. We all bleed red. You know what I mean? Almond water? SCP-049, that's pretty funky. Oh, he's going in here. I guess I'll go in here too. Okay, we'll try one more level, just with this guy here. But yeah, whatever you are, bro, just keep doing you. Unless you're like a racist. And then, maybe think about your life choices. You should really always think about how your words can affect others. Only people in similar age groups can trusted friends can talk about you. Bro, is this guy not my age group? Oh, he's got the same go as me. Okay, I guess I'll slap you down there, like. My nose! It's so itchy. We might win now that we have another guy on our side here. But the game's very quiet now, so let me actually turn it up a wee bit. Oops. I'm so sick. I'm waiting for a cup of tea after this here. Lads, you know it, lads. But yeah, if you want me to make more videos, then like and comment and subscribe and drop a notification bell in the notification bell. Um, I could start making political videos, but I don't really want to be like. If I did start making political videos, I would make a second account for it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna be making one video about, you know, Roblox tower defense backrooms week, and the next video is gonna be like my opinion on the Holocaust. That's just not gonna be happening. I'm not gonna make some like really sensitive topic video, and then the next video is gonna be like, oh yeah, playing Skibbity Run. That's just not gonna be, you know, that's just not gonna be happening. But I don't feel like I have a big enough fan base that it would even make sense to start a second account. I mean, I have like 34 subscribers at the moment. If I made a second account, I'd probably have like 1 subscriber for the next year. When I get bigger, I'll start making, branching out. I'll probably have a gaming channel, maybe a reaction channel. Nah, I don't really want to do reacts. I don't really like react videos. Most reaction videos are just somebody sitting up in the top right corner with like their hands over their mouth being like, wow. And then they'll see someone get punched or something, they'll be like, wow, he just got punched. Like, they just state the obvious. Thank you for putting in your 2 cents. Or is it 2 pence? I can't remember. I just realized the audience, the viewer attention rate in this video is going to be, oh shit. Because whenever I start going on that political rant, bro, I'm playing Roblox. I doubt anybody that watches Roblox video cares. That is the problem with a lot of stuff like this. Like the whole YouTube thing. You have to sort of zone in on a specific, like, viewer base. He actually left the game. Okay, we will play the game. I guess he helped out a bit, but even then he just sort of took up these slots. Or this one slot. I like when tower defense games, like, say when your teammate leaves you, you get control of their units to, like, upgrade and delete. Because he just completely cocked me out of going there. I can't place anybody there now because of him. I actually could return to this game. I doubt it gets updates, so that's the problem. I wouldn't really want to play a game, get invested in a game that gets no updates. I'd probably start playing, you know. If you want me to do more Roblox videos, I 100% will. If this video gets over... Bro, I feel so cringe saying this. Because most YouTubers, like, if this video gets 10,000 likes, but I'm being like, if this video gets 2 likes. If this video gets over 3 likes... That's so pitiful to say. If this video gets over 3 likes, I will make more Roblox videos. I don't know. If it gets over 3 likes, I'll make more Roblox videos. If it gets over 5, I'll continue making videos on this game as well as more Roblox games. Check out my playlist, by the way. If you want to check out the other 2 videos, I might slap them up on the screen now. I probably won't, but I'm too lazy. I actually don't like either. Well, the second one's actually alright. First one was so boring, so bad, bro. Don't even watch it. I'm gonna keep it. I've said that in the second one. I'm saying it in the third one. It was so bad, bro. It was some would you rather slide game that had nothing to do with the backrooms apart from it looked sort of backroomsy. Nope. 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 No, definitely not, lads. There's so many party goers. What should I get you to target? Maybe the weakest. Mate. Oh, are you joking me? Bro, I'm trying to click. Wake. Oh, it took you long enough, lad. Okay, I'll get you on strong, I guess. Or maybe I'll slap him wherever you want to use down to get on strong. This isn't too loud, is it? Nope. I'm actually speaking really quietly. Because how sick I am. Mate, See these stupid fans? They're blowing my luxus hair on my face. It's tickling my nose. I actually hate. I don't. Do I hate having long hair? No, not necessarily. It's just. It's rude to say. A lot of men with long hair don't maintain it, and then it ends up looking horrible. There's a really bad like stereotype that's mostly true about men with long hair being like, you know, basement dwellers. Which is, I can see where the stereotypes come from, because it's like, oh, you know, this guy has long hair, he clearly doesn't get up to go, you know, to the barber to get a cut. My throat's killing me, mate. You should be thankful I'm making a video, because I'm Dan. Okay, I'm actively Dan. Oh, my nose. It's so itchy. I love the fact he placed 2 almond suppliers right there. It really helped me out. The best idea would probably be to get everybody to at least 40 damage. Because rather than spamming down a ton of new warriors that deal, I don't know, you know, 15, 12, it'd be better just to have ones that are like... Oh, I really want to see what a level 4 has. Okay, the party paper didn't get through, he usually does. Oh, my elbow. Oh, I'm on her elbow. I have really bendy bones. I have hypermobility. Well, I said that to one of my mates, and they were like, "Is that like, what did they say?" They said something about it, like it was like a cartoon superhero, but can't remember who. 100 damage. I think it would have just been better to get another level 2 or level 3. I don't know. Oh my no, actually, better crash out. I already am crashing out. I'm just gonna. I don't really get mad at games. I would stream, but I'm not clip farmable enough. You know what I mean? To be a streamer, I know a lot of streamers do get angry really easily. Maybe they're not clip farming, but I think they're just slightly trying to be funny. Like, everybody exaggerates when they're recording. That's just, it's just how it is. Especially if they have no chat. Like me right now, obviously I'm gonna exaggerate how much I talk because I have to. Okay, if I didn't, you wouldn't watch it. It wouldn't be a let's play. Or it's not really a let's play. It wouldn't be a video, I guess. If I didn't talk a lot. Okay, these guys are getting through. Which actually isn't too good, if you want me to be honest. I know it's a shocker to say it's not too good that all the evil villains are getting through, but it actually isn't. 40 damage. Should be enough to sort them boys out. I'll upgrade you. Only 2 damage is horrible though. How much health does this guy have? Is coming through the energized bacteria right there. I think he's gonna get through. He's so quick and he has so much health that it's just like... Oh, he actually didn't. I actually really want to see the Backrooms movie. I'm going to see it soon. but none of my mates want to go. It makes me really sad. Oversized, no, energized bacteria. I've known the name the whole time, and yet I just tried to pronounce it wrong, lad. That's clip farming material right there. Clip farm that, please, somebody clip that. Yeah, but I couldn't be a streamer. Or maybe once I get big on YouTube, well, once, maybe if I get big on YouTube, I'll start streaming. But I would have to have a pretty decent following. The only thing that gives me an advantage is the fact that I don't really edit my videos. Does he have 500 health left? Fuck's sake! Yeah, but I don't really get mad at video games. Even that was an exaggeration. I'm not actually, I don't care. I just don't see a point in getting mad at a game. Hazmatter. I actually didn't want a Hazmatter. I wanted the epic, like, almond water thing. I mean, he is legendary, to be fair. But the warrior is also legendary, and he's kind of fire. You're just a better sniper, I think, aren't you? You deal 10 damage. You deal 5 to start with. Okay, see the fact he deals 10 damage. And this guy starts with 5 and gets to 40 and like 3 upgrades. This guy can have like millions and millions of damage. You know, like activate Windows has just popped up on my screen. Do you see that? Do you see that? Why does this happen on my personal computer? How long has that been there? I've been having this glitch recently. We're seeing I leave my computer on for like 5 hours, 4 hours. Activate Windows pops up, which is really weird. If someone could help me fix that, that'd be a real big favour. But we're gonna end the video here anyways. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed my rambling commentary, which if I've said anything offensive, I really didn't mean it. I hope I didn't. But at the same time, I do ramble so much that, like, maybe I did on accident. I hope you enjoyed all that there. Hope you enjoy activate Windows, go to settings to activate Windows, despite the fact I have activated Windows. Leave a comment, leave a like, free likes, and I'll make more Roblox content. Besides the backrooms, obviously. 5 likes, I'll return to this game specifically. You know, comment what you think I should play. I don't really get comments on my videos, so it's pointless of me saying this. And the chance somebody's actually watching this point is abysmally low. But it's whatever. Let's go into OBS to see what's going on. I've been recording for an hour and 30. Nobody's watching this video. There's my monitor. If you want to steal my monitor, RT's 270 190X1. I don't think that's good. I don't know if it's bad. I think it's just a monitor. This is my setup. Maybe when I get big, I'll do a stream setup review. But I'm too much of a bum to do that now because I have no viewers. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, I think I'm going to return to doing short videos soon, like, you know, shortish games. But I've just been busy and I've been sick. Just stuff keeps happening. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe, all that rubbish there. Good night, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are, of course.